Welcome back, heroes, to another episode. So last time we were trying to finish, just real fast, this quest that was right outside the town. And it got us pretty close to territory, so we're going to finish that up, and then we're going to figure out how to get into this territory because we want to go unlock mounts, or at least try to unlock mounts. We have nope. Definitely can't be doing that. But we're going to try and unlock the mount. We may try and finish up our fishing quest, but then we're going to definitely come back to this territory. We've got a quest way down here that we can do. We've got this quest here that we need to do, because I think it's actually drawing us into that territory there. So yeah, I'm wanting to get our mount and then go from there. We may even stop by and try and join one of the factions. I don't know what faction we'll join, but we'll look into it and try and join one of them. So let's run down here real quick. Also, while we are running around and doing the stuffs, we're still going to be trying to loot stuff for our professions so that we can sell it. Like getting these life blooms for the life motes. We made pretty decent money yesterday. We started off at about 1,400 coins. And as of right now, let's grab this one real quick. As of right now, we are at 2159. So, professions really helped us make some money yesterday, as well as doing these quests. And then, like, you see this guy... Ooh. Hold on. There we go. I don't know why my controller decided to just start launching arrows for no reason. But yeah. Got Devin to play the Archer last night. I shouldn't say I got him to play it. He wanted to play it because it was the only class he hadn't played. I know he was having a blast playing it. So I may try and convince him to, instead of us doing like our healer tank duo or something of that nature, we both just run archery. Because I think that will help us clear content so fast if we're both doing the archer stuff. As far as crafting goes, I don't think that's going to be a huge issue if we're both running an archer.
Is that my notebook? The one who had it was corrupted. Ha ha! Now the work begins. The safety of a traveler's rest. My goal is for everyone on Aeternum to have a home of their own. And to that, you're cunning and resourceful. I like that. It is sanctuary. To truly understand, you friend, opportunity abounds here. Look around. Once you have a home, use the furniture I've given you. Create your own space.
Okay. So we can't talk to him again until we actually have a house. So that's fine. So we're going to head this way. It's a really long run. It'd be nice to have a mount to get to said mount trainer, but, you know, it is what it is. Or have like a cart or something that you could click on in a city that would take you to another city. I know that there's factions that are always at war, and so that wouldn't really be feasible, but for a player like me, you're like, hey, yeah, you need to get a mount. Really? Am I lagging, or... There we go. You know, like, I haven't bought the DLC, so I don't know if in the DLC you just start with the mount. But, like, I'm hoping because I don't have DLC, I can still do the mount quest. This may have been something that they fixed after everyone was complaining about the fact that they didn't like that mounts were hidden behind the DLC paywall. So, we'll see. I know we have access to the flails, and the flails are supposed to be DLC only. And yet I was able to pick one up and wield it yesterday. So I'm not really sure what's up with that. Excusez-moi. Somebody's chopping down some trees. We may go talk to the fishing dude just because he's actually closer than the mount. And then that way we can just be done with that quest. Because, like, the fishing guy is 1.22, whereas the mount is 1.5. Grab this life bloom. Look at that, 44 life motes. Don't know how much those are going for right now, but it's better than no money. And eventually, like, I can see that we're going to need to keep crafting materials so that we can work on our own profession. What is this building? I see one over there, too. There's like a whole line of them. Oh, we're level 22. Let's go check out this building real quick. Okay. What are you? I can't interact with that. It's fine. We've got a chest here, though. More obsidian sandpaper. But yeah, so I feel like what we'll do is... because I don't know how much a mount is going to cost. I don't know... The only thing I know about mounts is that in order to get the speed of the mount up, you have to do timed trials. I don't have any I don't have an instrument. I know you have to do, like these timed trial things with the mount in order to get the mount speed up, which is fine. Apparently, mount speed does not progress from account-wide, so, like, if I get my mount speed up to max on this character, it's not going to transfer over to other characters when they get their mounts, even if it's the exact same type of mount, like the horse. Which I think is a little frustrating. Like, I get why people get frustrated with that fact. Because it's like, if I spend all my time on one character, but then I need to make another character because I've invested too many points and too much money into this one to just change all of its stats immediately and worry about a different setup, then I'm going to have to level another character and then get the mount and then level that mount speed again. And, like, I could see why people would get frustrated with it. But at the same time, I see the developers' point, too. It's like, we want you to spend time in the game and progress your character and do all that stuff. So. Let's see here. Almost to the fishing... Ooh, almost to the fishing guy. We're having a little bit of lag spikes this morning, but nothing terrible, which is good. We're in a new zone now, so we're getting standing from that. Buy and decorate a house for increased storage, fast travel, and trophy bonuses. Once we get our mount, we'll see how much it's going to cost us to get a house back in our main city that we've been progressing this whole time. And then we can go on from there. I like the fact that we get player homes. I think that's a really neat thing. What the snap? Sounds like we're getting ready to enter the dark woods. There's somebody on a horse over there. Got somebody mining chopping trees behind us. Almost to the fish guy. Let's see here. What in the heck is that sound? Are we like... I hear all these... I guess it's the portals? But we don't have access to those portals yet. It's the only thing I could think of is that that's what's making that sound. Okay, can't do anything with that. I wonder if that's like a PvP event, maybe? I don't know. That's not intimidating looking at all. Okay. No. Talk to person.
Oh! Now, was yours a new request we got from Oxbro? I apologize. It's been slower than expected. Those rare catches have been... Where? Captain Perronet. Oh. I thought this might happen. Just not so soon. She joined! She and I have talked about the types of fishers we are looking... Ah! I guess that makes sense. Captain's ways have always been a little... Patience is critical for fishing. One test at a time. This one also benefits their business.
Okay. We'll do her quest later. We want to go get our mount. Says this is a level 19 landmark. No, not the freshwater, you special. Okay. Pick up this blight here. Secret wizard. Alright, I don't know what this structure is. If anybody's in chat and wants to let me know if this is something I should even be worried about right now. But hey, I'm getting materials from it. Oop. Okay. Got some corpses over there. Got something over here to look at. What is this? No idea. Ancient urn. Rough leather, bandage straps, and more wire weave. Oh. Ancient coffer. H tannin and wire weave. Okay, nice. A lot of crafting materials so far. Not complaining about that. I mean, eventually we're going to need this stuff. So this is just going to be an easy way for us to not have to buy any of it, because we'll have plenty of it ourselves. Okay, there's a dude there. Iron Guardsman's insignia. Done deal. I feel like bows are just so powerful. It's great. I'm sure, like, the two-handed weapons and what have you are good too. But, like, I've played the other ones and I just don't feel like they measure up. Oh, a whole bunch of stuff is spawning. Look at that. Hatchet's now rank 10. Gotcha. Alright. Okay. No idea what that was for, but we used it. Ooh, bunch of spirits. I can see why this is like a level 19 area, though. Aside from the fact that all the enemies are level 19, like, you would not want to do this while you were under-leveled. Unless you really knew what you were doing. Woo! Gotcha, buddy. Okay. I thought that was going to be like an interesting boss fight, or I hear another archer. Hmm. I've already cleared the top here, buddy. I mean, they have a high drop chance for loot, but that's about it. Oop. I was getting ready to leave and it said something. Okay, so I guess now it's complete? I wasn't paying attention to my quest objectives, apparently. Oh, we gotta use the same thing to get out. Okay. Alright. Not bad, honestly. I actually enjoyed doing that. There we go. Oh, good. Somebody else is down here. Thanks, buddy. I didn't really feel like fighting everything on my way out. Because now we're headed for... Okay, just want to make sure I had that. Yeah, always worth getting those little notes, because they're worth XP, and early on, XP is amazing. Oh, look, there's a rare fish spawn right there. Alright, but let's go try and get our first mount. Even if it's the same speed as us running like this, I'd rather have the mount so that we have access to doing the speed trials and whatnot. Ooh. That looks like something over here. What is it? Oh, no. Just a graphical issue with the plants. Fast travel station. That's nice. Pick you up. Bro, is it gonna make me run through like some infested area? Yes, it is. Oh my goodness. Level 24. Alright, that thing is considerably more advanced than we are, and we just took it down in 2. Oh. There we go. I thought when I was running up here, I thought that was towards the lake, and so I was like, okay, I'll be able to grab this box. So what are you? That requires mining of 50. Alright, we're just gonna cut our way across on this side here. Eventually, we'll be able to get us a new bow. If we don't get one from a drop or a quest item. There we go. More obsidian flux. I'm just trying to stick to the outside here. If we see, like, a boss level one of those dudes, though, we will go take it out. Okay. You're down. Oh, there we go. There we go. Mostly done. Supply crate. Looks like another supply crate, and then a couple blue notes, so... I know I should probably be reading all of these notes to figure out more lore for the game. Ooh, elegant level 3 gauntlets. Here we go. Hopefully it's got stats that we want. Tell you what, mastering a single weapon seems to take a goodly bit of time. Level 23. Down into... Lumberjack. More music. I see a chest over there. I want to go grab it. Okay. I see the horse trainer. Almost getting our first mount. Acquire a mount.
Do you sense it, stranger? Something changed. The primal spirits of this land are returning. They were once called Beast Lords, and I believe with their return, what was important. I knew you had a warrior's heart. Long ago, my brothers, I found this land where no one had mounted a horse in millennia. I came here to tame what there was a cult of the Beast Lords near Washam. Perhaps they left some clue there. It will take more than keen senses to conquer. The bond between horse and rider is sacred.
Okay, so we got to do his quest in order to get our first mount. And it's over to the east. Not far, but... Seek out the mysterious... Oh man, nope. Investigate the area by the lake for signs of beast lords. There's a guy in front of us. I guess he's also trying to get his mount as well. Well, there's a cave.
What's this? After all this time, are there still humans on this island that revere the primal forces? If you wish to bond with the spirit of the beast, you must find an offering that demonstrates your soul is truly wild.
Okay. Search for a horse to bond with. Yeah, I honestly think that level 55 guy, because his stuff is red, I feel like that means that he is PvPing. So if I was to accidentally shoot him, it would then open me up to PvP as well. What in the absolute? Okay, I guess we could now go turn this in. Or I could be wrong. I mean, the red mark just might mean that he's good at PvP, or, you know, he's... I don't know. Like, I have no idea what that red mark means. I just figure usually when you're looking at players in a game like this, if they have a red name or some kind of red marker to them, it usually implies that they are a hostile player or one that is engaged in hostile activities.
Do you realize what we've done, stranger? This changes everything. Look here, spirits of... May the blood of my father... The bond between horse and rider is sacred. Treat it well, and it will carry you far. But forging such a bond takes time and effort. My people learn to ride at age 2 and start racing at age 6. I hope you're at least... I have arranged a practice race for you. Head to the starting line. This type of race is called a rally. A short distance course meant to test your speed. There are 100 roads to glory. Stay aware of your surroundings and use your map to determine a swift route. Any spirit travel will disqualify. You may find shortcuts and hidden paths if your eyes are keen. Good luck, my friend.
Okay. Which one is it? Major purchase, smuggling bait. Open Moonshadow's reward from inventory. Alright, this... We can go ahead and break down. This, I want to... Yeah, we'll go ahead and break that down too. We picked it up last episode, and Midnight was the flail that we picked up. Okay. 4 dex, 4 con. Ooh, and look at that armor. Yes, please, we want to swap that out. We lost 1 constitution for it, but... I'd rather have the hat of the ranger. We'll lose some armor, but we'll gain more dexterity, which is a crucial... equip. Yes. There we go. Dexterity is extremely crucial for our damage. Then let's go here to character, and look at that. Like, even without putting points into it, we're already at 33 constitution, which means we already have all health consumables are 10% stronger, and we get logging speed there. And we're slowly making our way to 100 dex, so that we get more perks there as well, so... Weapon mastery. Bow did gain a new one. When you land a headshot, heal yourself for 10%. That one's good. I like that. Our first strike would be much harder. And honestly, I could get rid of these 2 points. Impale's good. So yeah, I'd rather get rid of this to get Rain of Arrows so that we can get the bleed effect. So we may respec at a certain point just to do that. Let's also pick up this, because then we can actually put a point here as well, so that hitting a foe with a debuff grants 5 stamina, so that we get more stamina back for dodging. Oh, there we go. Let's get used to how this works, okay? R2 to dash. I just don't want to run completely out of stamina, so... Because then I'll bet, yeah, it takes it a little bit longer for us to be able to use said stamina if we run out, it looks like. Here's the question, do we have to stay on the... I don't think we have to stay on the road. We basically just want to go whatever the straightest line possible is. So like here, straightest line isn't even to follow the road. Be able to jump with horses? Yeah. That might have been a terrible idea, but it was worth testing it. Whoa. Okay. Alright, so now we gotta go all the way back. But from what I understand is by doing these time trials, that's how you get your mount to move faster initially. So I figured that's a good thing for us to try and get done when we can. But I want to at least get this first one done. Place the lure to draw the bag. I'll do that quest later. I really wish that I was comfortable using the rifle that they have in this game. Because I like it and the blunderbuss. I wish that was in of itself its own class. You use the blunderbuss when they get close, shotgun style kind of thing, you know, breach entry type deal there. And then you use the musket in order to do your long range damage. The problem is I just feel like the musket doesn't do enough damage in order for it to be viable, especially if you compare it to the bow. The bow just so outclasses, unless I'm building a musketeer wrong. Dang, we actually got pretty far. Oh, this I will grab this. Iron sold really well yesterday. Will I have time to go back to the city and sell today? I don't know, but because we did unfortunately get a late start. I'm so sad the game didn't blow up like WoW or PoE, man. I loved it when it came out. Yeah, I mean, hopefully, I don't see a lot of people streaming the game or playing the game or really doing much besides some PvP content I've seen. I've seen a few shorts, but those are a couple months old. So maybe playing the game the way it is, plus with supposedly there's this huge update coming in... I think it's in October. I could be wrong, don't quote me on that. But hopefully it gets a little bit more attention and people come back to the game. But it seems to be doing quite well, honestly, compared to, say, like Ascension WoW, which is the modded game that I play, typically on the channel. We're basically just gonna burn through stamina as much as we can. I think we're doing better time-wise than we did last time. I'm not certain, but I feel like we're actually getting a speed boost by staying on the road. This is where we failed last time, because we didn't have enough stamina. And enough time left. Oh no, this wasn't it. It was up ahead. Because we went up and over those rocks, so... I'm just gonna stick to the road, because I do feel like while we're on the road, we're actually getting a speed boost. Could be wrong, but this is the last one that we need. And we passed. But I'm thoroughly enjoying the game. Is it, you know, it gives me that new game feel because it's a new game for me. Some one of the viewers suggested it, and I really appreciate the suggestion. That was a tree. Interesting. Or will be a tree. I have no idea. But yeah, it was suggested. I like the game. It gives me the feel of like ESO with better Skyrim mechanics, if that makes sense. So it feels very comfortable. It feels very thought out and built out, which I like. A lot of games, especially nowadays, and I don't know if it's because developers just aren't paying attention or they're just, hey, let's get as much money as we can as fast as we can, regardless of if the stuff looks good or not. So we end up getting inferior product, and games don't feel flushed out properly. So I really enjoy this game because it does feel flushed out. It does feel like it had a team that cared about the product and cares about the product as they're continuing to make adjustments to it. And hopefully, you know, the nonsense with Blizzard calms down and I can go back to playing Ascension without fear of the game getting canceled. I know they're getting ready to launch their Bronzebeard server to live server. They just did a stress test yesterday. But I feel like a lot of the content has slowed way down. The server has started to die out because the content has slowed down. Because of all the nonsense with Blizzard suing Turtle and coming out and basically saying, if this succeeds, we're going to just go after everybody.
I knew you had it in you. Now that the bond between man and beast has been rekindled, you'll find challenges from other races. In the wild, horses eat grass. A racing horse is a rare breed. Craft the right victuals and you'll soon find your horse swift and eager as wildfire. You can conquer the world from the back of a good horse. Here is a recipe my father taught me. It will keep your mount strong for the racing season in the wild. Yes, but a racing horse.
Craft. Alright, and then it wants us to craft this, which requires milk, water, and barley. Good victuals to mount, feed in your horse. Alright, hold on one second. Hatchet leveled up. All cooldowns are reduced by 2 when hitting an enemy with an attack while your health is below 30%. Eh. Sure, go with that. Alright, so... See, I like how this says that it's Rise of the Angry Earth, but yet it's letting me do it even though I don't have the DLC. I wonder if they got rid of the requirement of the DLC. Equip that. Equip that. Equip victuals, then mount and feed your horse. Okay. How do I... Okay.
Well done. Your horse looks strong and eager. I have posted races and notice boards throughout the area. You've shown a rare aptitude for horsemanship. I think even my forefathers will be impressed. But trust between horse and rider is something that is built over time.
Ooh, holy cow. In order to buy another horse, it's going to take us 10,000, or you can use in-game currency. I like snow just because it reminds me of Gandalf's horse from Lord of the Rings. This looks like something from Diablo 4. Alright.
You've shown a rare aptitude. They will. Don't be intimidated by the tracks. They are meant to be difficult. But that difficulty will make you both stronger. Show me you can do them.
Stable Inn. Would you like to check in? No. Not at all. Okay. So yeah, he gave us another quest way up over there. We've got another race here and one down there. It looks like we got races all over the place. Do we have any in our starting zone? No. But I want to get back to doing this here. Wilderness Wiseman, level 17 quest. We want to go there. Nearest fast travel point is here. Alright, where's the nearest shrine to us? So we can teleport back. See, that's what I'm saying. Is like, see how it says that it, like, even in chat somebody said Flail was behind a paywall. But yet I'm using things that are supposedly... Get off me. Go ahead and skin these guys. I don't understand how I'm able to use the things that it says is not available to me because I'm not part of that. I like the little red plants there. But we'll come back to this zone later. Alright, fast travel. We want to come all the way down here. Fast travel here so that we can just run over to here. So fast travel. It's going to cost us a whole whopping 20. Oh no. Ugh. While we're fast traveling, I'm going to grab me a water. 1 second. And there's so many different mounts, which is cool too. I have quests everywhere. We really need to go get us a new bow, I think. So that we can start doing some more damage. I really want to see how far we can push just bow damage. Like, I know that's probably not the best feasible idea for this type of game. Especially if we start doing group content. But yeah, I would love to know, just if I stick to nothing but bow, how much real damage can we push out in group content? I saw the purple and I was like, that's an enemy. But I have a feeling once we hit 20 with the bow, we're going to respec it. So that we can get some bleed damage, we can get some fire damage. And just overall see how much more damage I can push out for it. Oh, it's a person. I thought that was like a deer or something running. I was like, I will take it out.
On the surface, we are still and quiet. But there is a struggle in the darkness below. The outcome? Unpredictable.
Okay, creepy dude.
Away with you, ghost. You'll scare away the fish. I remember you not, and care not to, even if I could. I offer you nothing, but you remain. I can give you a name, if that would help. Some have called me Jonas. There are other names, but they will not speak themselves. One is enough. Only those who seek misery would ask such a thing. You should banish your misery, like I have banished mine.
I like his axe.
If you do not, only terrible things can come of it. I do not see a hole in your head. Perhaps a hole in your mind. The stones to the north are useful to fill such holes. You can read them if you can find them. Replace your ghost.
Alright. So now I gotta go swim back across the water. A flail heal, rendbot, a tank, rapiers, and something else. Second boss, all melee. One SMT, flail healer. So I guess flail is good for healers.
Forgotten questions. You will not find truth here.
So I guess it looks like the flail users are healers then? I thought it was more tank, but okay. I don't know what SNS is. Oh, big wizard. Got him. Down you go.
In memory of Soul Warden Ramanos Avila, bearer of the Eternal Torch, who served as straddle centuries. All souls fade in time, but he held steadfast against the darkness until the last. May his sacrifice be a lesson to all who come after.
What's the voodoo guy? Bonswati, I think is his name. That's what that voice reminds me of. It's Bonswati. I hope I'm enunciating that correctly. He was in Smite back when I was playing Smite all the time. Getting plenty of crafting materials. We may have to just take some time, like do one stream that all we focus on is getting our crafting up.
In memory of Soul Warden Christina Krenner, whose gaze never wavered. Her pursuit of humanity's best nature, her defiance of darkness, and her calm wisdom kept the flame of our hopes burning until the last. May her sacrifice be a lesson to all who come after.
Nope. Not better. Oh, it says he's back this way now. Come on. Is this some life root? No, earth spine. Okay. Alright, what's with this tree thing? Okay, doesn't look like it's anything you can chop down or farm for, so it's nothing we can pick up. There's a chest there, we'll go ahead and grab it. There we go, some obsidian flux wire weave. But yeah, we may use an entire stream to work on just professions and go over that.
What were they? My mind itches. Yes, at that word. Perhaps this is where my ghost lives. That cave. Yes, in...
Somebody took out the big old bear that was in there. And guess what? Free loot! Oh, and it respawned. Nice. Swap. We'll loot the bear as soon as we pick this up. Linen, arcane embroidery, and engineering charm. I think the engineering charm is something that we need for bows. I'm really tempted to find out. Yo! Nice!
The ghosts are loud here. This place remembers sorrow. My bones. What does anything do in a bear cave? Perhaps it was napping. Yet the voice of that ghost has faded. But there are yet others in the stones to the north.
To the north. But yeah, I think tomorrow's stream after work, because tomorrow I'll work 9 to 5 tomorrow. When I get home, we will work on professions. If Devin's not on, we'll work on getting some mining up, get some smelting done, try to make some better armor and weapons, that kind of stuff. Just see how well we can do with it.
In memory of Soul Warden Reyes Vichan, devoted servant of the Order, he took no pride, no ambition in our sacred duty. All that was asked, and much that was not, he gave willingly. By his example, did others embrace our greater purpose. May his sacrifice be a lesson to all who come after.
Absolutely, Benswati. Okay, that was something that was lootable, but somebody already looted it. Eh. Ooh, is that silver or is that level 100 star metal or whatever it was called. I think this is silver. It is! Ha 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 ha! Money! Plus, the other thing, too, is, like, once Devin finds out, like, what class he really wants to do, what I want to do is hope to get him on the same starting area that this one was at, so that we can use this one to play and level and help Devin's character get up there with weapons and armor and levels and all that fun stuff. Granted, we won't be able to help him with, like, solo content, but being able to assist him with
In memory
everything
of
else.
Soul Warden Constanza Soberia, who gave all that was to be
Ooh,
given.
you scared the Jesus out of me with
May her
that stick.
sacrifice be a lesson for those who come after.
I just want to see what level it is. Oh, you punk. He's got way higher mining than me. I was hoping to see what level that would be. He's coming up here for something. What level is this? Okay, that's already been farmed. That's the thing, man, is like we really want to max out professions as quickly as possible. So it's almost worth going to a town and then just hitting up all the stone and iron and silver and whatnot you can find nearby. Go back to town, sell the higher end stuff or smelt it down, whatever you're trying to do, then sell. So that you can just run up to a node and be like, oh, I've got plenty for that. Because I think we just got to the part on this guy that we could farm gold and whatever the heck corrupted gold is.
I hear my own voice, faint, but in chorus with the ghosts here. My hands on the stone, my memories, given to the land and taken from my soul. It was corruption. It will take all of us before the sun. But there are answers here. A path that leads where many have sought to go. Those who would stand against the corruption. You speak of that voice that assaults your mind. A valiant effort to stem the tide, perhaps. There are no final answers here, nor anywhere. But the voice you hear is not heard by all. And the power it pursues. Go on then. Seek the strength of the Soul Wardens. Face the trial in the tomb of old warriors.
Alright, so now where does he want us to go? This way. We'll use our mount to get over there. Why not? We just got the guy. Oh, that's just a tent somebody pitched in case they went down. I feel like I'm gonna do this quest here, and then we'll go to town. You have a tiger. Look how much faster this guy is compared to us. Level 20 zone. There you go, Void guy. He's a level 28. Depends on how long this takes, because I've only got 30 minutes, roughly, before I have to get off. Large Traveler's Stone.
Do solemnly vow under the radiance of the sun and the luminescence of the stars, in the presence of the gods, to serve as an Amara, the blessed inheritor of the eternal fire.
I don't know if this is where I'm supposed to be going. It says I'm supposed to be going this way. It says ascend higher. I don't know if it's actually this way or not. Okay, maybe it was the other way, because this doesn't appear to be taking us anywhere. No idea where I'm going. I'm just running around trying to figure this out. But yeah, when we do go to town, so that we can start working on professions tomorrow, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to respec our bow. I want to get some bleed damage up. Says we need to go up that way. Was there a different way inside the ruin to go, maybe? Oh, somebody just dropped down, so there's definitely a way up that way. It's an interesting name, dude. Oh, yep, here we go. This leads up. More obsidian flux.
I vow to be both noble and true, to heed the divine voice, and to aid my people against all hardships and foes. I also swear on my bonded soul to ease the world's pain and to fulfill my sworn obligations regardless of the price.
Hey, look, it's a Stargate. I'll take healing. Not that I need the healing, but I'll take it. Oh, you was a biggin.
And I am impressed. We will make history together.
I give my breath to the winds, my strength to the lands, and my spirit to the firmament, that it rain down into the blessed earth and the depths of the waters, to seal my oath for all time and for all those who would follow in my path.
I don't know what spell he used the first monster we did. I didn't even hit it. He did something to it, and it just insta-died. That was insane.
Well, but you don't look like... But if you...
Okay. It wants us to go this way. So we will. Oop. Wrong button. Put that away. Is this a whole new city? Bro's riding a giant turkey. That's dope. Takes 11,000 gold for that. 6,000 gold for that one. Only 1,000 for this one. How interesting. Oh, says my quest is back this way now.
Welcome to Oxford.
Don't care. Looks like there's a quest there to pick up. I want to go turn this quest in.
Ah, always good to welcome a guest to Oxford. Whatever you came to our fair city looking for. You're looking for Jonas, really? That is a rather outlandish notion. Are you a long-lost? Comes through town now and then, often raving about corrupted. In Oxborough? Don't be absurd. This city was founded by the Roman legions centuries ago, including yours truly and my valiant husband, Centurion Mesha. In all this time, the city has never fallen. Jonas means well, but his fears are unfounded. That said...
Ask Atticus. Hate to break it to you, but usually those who do not take warnings from others, regardless of how founded they are, to be non-serious threats, usually are the towns and cities that fall first. Because they are overconfident. It's like, oh, we're too inland, so pirates will never get to us. It's like, all it takes is one major city to fall, homie, and you are done for.
You're looking for... Oh, you're a friend of...
Okay. There's that, but what we really want to do... Because we can always come back. Like, you can see our quests are now here in this zone. I want to come back down here, number one, and make sure, like, there's something there that we can do. There's something there that we can do. I want to try and complete this whole zone first. There's something there. There's something over here on this island. So, like, I want to come through and I want to try and finish the stuff. There's something way over here that we can do. Once we've found all the different areas and we've completed all that stuff, then we'll move on to the next zone, technically. There's a thing right above the city there. So let's go back to the inn. So purple and orange are enemy factions if we want to stay with this area for us. So we don't want to do purple and we don't want to do orange. I don't know what the other faction is that we want to deal with. But that's the faction that we want to work with if we want to stick to that town being our main city, which I do for this particular one. All right. So we need to do the major purchase, buy a house, and raise your decoration score above 1. So let's go look at houses here. Because this will be my city. And real quick, I just want to... Yeah, so here we go. Monarch's Bluffs, we've got 3 there. Everfall, we're up to rank 3, and Windsward, we are up to 1. We want more storage. I want more gathering speed. Grab with more storage. We can now buy a house there. Get some gathering speed going. Let's get storage going. And more gathering speed. And of course, we can now do that. And we want gathering. There we go. We do have 1 mastery point, it says. Oh, the bow. I tell you what, let's go ahead and respec. Takes 38 of that, that's fine. Oop. I want to respec. Yes. Alright, so we want to grab this, and we want to grab barbed arrows. We also want to get headshot. We want to grab closing in. We want to grab hunter's insight and impale. So we can afflict slow, right? Over here, we want more base damage. More base damage. More base damage. We want our explosive arrow. We want flame arrow. Heavy attacks deal more damage. I think rapid shot would actually be a good one to pick up. That does more damage. Critical chance is good. So then we'll go rapid, accuracy, rain of arrows causes 15. That's more slow, which is good. And the next level, which will put us at 19, we'll get fatal blow, or final blow rather. And then we can pick up. And actually, how about this? We'll take that off. Oop, that was not what I wanted to do. I was going to take that point off. So 19 and 20. And I think we'll be good there. I think that will be able to push out as much damage as possible. Okay, that is not a housework. Fine. 11,000. No, thank you. This one's only 1,000. View house. Okay. So it can have 125 items. We can travel here at any time with a 3-hour cooldown, and we have 5 slots for trophies. It's normally 10,000, but we can get it for 1,000. Property management, pay periods are required to pay period is required to maintain this, so it's 100. So as long as we're making at least, as long as we're making at least 100, we're good. Let's purchase the house. So achievements, we got Hatchet and Homeowner. Claim both of those. Let's change our title. I want to be an archery expert. There we go. Let's enter our home. Let's decorate. We have a table. Let's see, we can rotate. Okay, and then we have a to-do list. That will go on the table. And then we have a warm iron lantern. That too will just go on the table for now. I am invisible to other players. Okay. I mean, it's a small house. But guess what? It's our house. L1 plus this is upkeep. Next payment is in 4 days. Or no, sorry. It's due in 6 days and 23 hours. So we have to make sure that we're paying for our house on time. Let's exit here. But now we have a house. Okay. And then, like I said, tomorrow what we're going to do is we're going to really focus in on getting our professions up, I think. We got 17 minutes, so we can work on a little bit of that. 7 Constitution, but all of our stuff goes way up. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so that can get destroyed. That can get destroyed. Yo, this hat, though. Seven Constitution, empowered. Get off my screen. Get off my screen. Thank you. 7 Constitution, empowered. Empower you. Apply last. Language. Increases max health by 3.4%. Let's go ahead and equip that. Destroy that one. All right, basic Rindono mount charm. This gives a small boost to mount dash recharge rate. I don't know. I like the red one better. We don't get another one until we're level 40. So. Let's see. That does us no good. This does us no good. And we can go ahead and get rid of that pike too. Alright. Let's dump everything that we can off for now. And we're actually going to take you and you back out because you're not going to be helping anybody anytime soon. Let's dump off all the food. We'll keep the bait just in case. Craft mods we can throw in there. And then we can throw all that in there. And then, oop, that was not what I wanted. Let me pick all this up, because what I want to do is I want to see if there's any training that we can do for that stuff, like any research we can do. So we're going to go to each stall and see if there's any research. Like this right here, strange ore. It's worth $22.50. Now we're above 50. Just for that one thing. So now we're at 54 mining. That's fantastic. We got Blight Crag, Life Jewel, Shockspire, Earth Crag. Anything here training-wise? No. Anything here for training? Yes, we've got 8 of these. And then we've got 3 of those. Now we're up to 60 on our workshop. Which is awesome. We could make one of those. We could make a round sunny rug. That's for the house. As far as instruments go, we don't have any ash stain. But like, look at some of this stuff, man. Bow of the Dark Ranger. Thread of Fate. 375. Dexterity. This is Abyssal 2 with a gem slot. So, that's pretty dope. There's going to be a lot that we can do with engineering. We can now do Obelisk Guard Musket, Marine Temple Musket, Obelisk something. We want to go the other way. Any research we can do here? Doesn't look like it. But like extracting metals, we can do armor scrap with Azoth, and we get extract metal. Let's just see what that does. I don't even know. So that gave me this. 4 iron ingots, 3 iron ingots. What about the stonemason stuff? Do we have anything to learn here? Corrupted Splinter. Haven't even found any of that stuff yet. Really? 8 for stone cutting. So a lot of work needing to be done there. Haven't found where you do jewel crafting, though. Anything to learn here? Yes, we do have some research. In fact, we've got two deals of it. We would have had more, but we used it for that other stuff. 840, which gets us to level 6. And we don't have any research for here. So, what is this? This is the outfitting station. Leather armor. That looks good. But we need coarse leather. And then we could add, look at all this stuff we could add to it. That's dope. Alright. But see what I mean? Like, we need to really work on professions. Useful arcane scraps. Extract rugged leather. We could extract steel. Rugged leather. Sateen. I mean, we'll just do rugged leather for now. That gave us... I don't think that leveled us at all to do that, so that's pointless. Ooh, we could make... Okay. Potions? Let's do weak health potions, because that just takes... I don't know why it says we can only make 4. If we have that much material. Oh, it takes this and this. Okay, that's my bad. I should learn to read. Huh? Look, you can make an iron flail. Takes course and soul arcana motes to do it. And then if we wanted to empower it, we could do this. And then, of course, perks that could be added to it. You got your Iron Void Gauntlet, your Ice Gauntlet, your Life Staff, your Fire Staff. So this is where you make magical weapons. Good to know. We got anything in the tannery that we can do for now? No research there, but we do have a ton of coarse leather that we can make. Leatherworking is now rank 24. Alright, linens. Got that up to 12. Anything here that we can do to level this up? We now have enough to make all of that. Ooh. Here's the thing. 210. I don't know what ours is. I'd have to go look at it. 208, 200, 248 on the gloves. That's pretty good. 209. 200. So we're about on par with what we could craft right now. Only difference is we would most likely be able to add traits that we wanted, but I don't want to do the crafting portion of stuff yet until I know exactly what it is I need to craft. And I'm not saying a jewel crafter is like, do we not get jewel crafting stuff until much later? We have to be green, I think. Right? Yes. So we don't want to be purple or orange. We want to be green. And there's an upcoming race between 9 p.m. and 9:45 Eastern Standard Time. We're not in conflict, which is great. Siege window is between 10 p.m. and 10:30. I don't know what the races are, but it is what it is. Alright. This takes material. But here you go. If you are trying to be a heavy armor wearer tank type, this is where you're going to do it. Dryad walking stick. And this is also apparently where we can make our spears. I don't have any Fey iron though. And our axes can be made here. Same thing. Don't have Fey iron, void metal. I sold my void metal. Weak honing stone. Got to be level 20 to make these. Increases damage by 4% for 25 minutes. Nice. Okay. Let's go to the stonemason here. I know we can make some stone. Let's do that. Make some stone. Craft that. Got stone cutting up to 33. Not bad. Let's go smelt everything we've got. I know I was going to sell all this, but we're trying to level professions here, so. That got our smelting up to 21. We still got this. That got us to 31. What about charcoal? I don't know what we need charcoal for, but if we were level 50. Okay. Charcoal times 10 requires a wooden coin. Okay. Cache of perspective. Platinum ingot requires platinum ore and gold. Okay. Star metal ingot requires star metal, steel. Oh, we could make... Okay. I'm just curious. Not that I want to use any of it, but there we go. We've got that, or we could do some of this. Ooh, did I already waste some of my Azeroth for stuff? I keep saying Azeroth. Azoth? Am I accidentally using that for something? I must have. Team. How do I... No, still says I have over 1,000 of it. I don't know what the heck. Actually, hold on. So, we don't need a new pickaxe. We've got a good one there. So we want an axe, a knife, and a harvesting sickle. See if we can craft all. It's doubled everything. It's doubled everything. Hold on. Harvesting sickle. Ooh, yeah. Got lucky with that one. I mean, we could sit there and create more and see if we get lucky with the axe and the skinning knife, but I'm okay with where it's at. Because here's the thing, like, these ones are not green and they're at 305. This one's also at 305. It just now heal for 153 per second after 10. For 10 after gathering a node while not in combat. Remove if any damage is taken. So Not that we really need that kind of health, but... Ao Ritson and Ren Ritson. Anybody want to take a guess that they are allies, friends, what have you? All right, let's go ahead and dump all this off. There we go. And then starting tomorrow, like I said, unless Devin gets on, we are going to work on getting our professions up. I'm not sure what profession I want to pick first to work on. We may kind of just do a little bit of everything by running out while we're, like, there's a quest here that it wants us to do. We've got this area here that we have not been to. We've got, it's a different zone. We've got all this stuff over here that we can pick up for a quest, if I remember correctly. Rivercrest. I think we needed to go over there. I'm not 100% sure. But you can see, like, there's... Oh, that's Earthspine. Oh, okay, never mind. That is stuff that we've already picked up. Got it. But there's a place there that we haven't found. There's a place there that we haven't found. There's a quest over here to turn in. There's one there. There's a quest down here. There was this zone right there. There was another one up here. So, like, there's plenty of places for us to go and see if there's quests or new areas. And while we're doing that, we are going to heavily focus on trying to pick up as much material as we can, pick up as much, like, everything that we can. We'll eventually figure out how to do jewel crafting. Gave me 19 water. We now have a house, so we got to make sure that we're maintaining money perspective for that. Ooh, I like your outfit, dude. Interesting. But yeah, so there's a lot going on. And I'm excited to continue exploring it with you guys. I'm hoping that Devin can play with us tomorrow. But if he can't, oh well, we've got our bucket list of things that we want to do tomorrow. And then we'll go on from there. If you guys have an idea of how I can build this character, again, I'm wanting to do like 100% archery. I'm focused on just doing dexterity in this. My gear can give me some constitution, but I'm gonna pump every point I can into dexterity because I want to hit the 500 mark to get all of the or 350 mark. Sorry, I think it's so that we get all the benefits from that. I don't know what my secondary weapon's gonna be, if anything. We'll probably keep it the axe. Not that I really care to scale that because it requires strength to do so. But I really want to get the bow to where this is our primary damage. As of right now, when we level up again, we're going to pick up Final Blow for Rapid Shot, and then we are going to get Concussion as our passive here, just because anytime we land a headshot, we deal 20% more damage. Everything else I've picked up is supposed to give us more damage. Like this is more crit. I could change the crit for this because that's guaranteed if they're above 100%. But that's only one shot giving us more damage versus everything else we picked up gives us more damage off the rip. This one is once they're below 50% health, we're going to do more damage. This is if they're further away, we get more damage. This is flies faster and deals more damage. So yeah. But if you guys know of a way to push even more damage out for this bow, please let me know in the comment section. I read all the comments. I check everything, guys, especially when I have downtime. So there is that. I really hope you guys are enjoying the content. I know I'm enjoying playing the game. But I'm always looking to learn a better way to do it. So if you guys know of a better way, don't hesitate. Let me know. Otherwise, I will catch you guys in tomorrow's stream. It will be tomorrow evening between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m., maybe 11 p.m., because I'm trying to stretch it a little bit more, because here in October, we are partnering with the Michael J. Fox Foundation. They are doing a 100-hour stream for the month of October. So that is our goal, is to try and push 100 hours worth of streaming in the entire month of October, which is roughly 3 hours, just over 3 hours a day, which means I'm going to have to get up earlier, stay up later to get this done. And then our days off, we're going to have to do big pushes on streams. So it will definitely be this game, or we might bounce back over to Ascension for a little bit. It just depends on how Ascension is doing. But I'm having a blast playing this. So we will catch you guys tomorrow. Peace out.